Welcome back. It's another House Flippers, and it's cleaning day. Not here. I'm going to show you. It's not the most disgusting house, but it's, to me, one of the most disgusting houses in the game. And it makes me think of my youngest constantly. Oh, this place is just so gross. I want to clean it, but I won't. What we're going to do, student's house to clean up. Here we go. So, student's house cleanup, because this does not even tell you how bad it is, honest to God. So, I hope you can help me. I am retired and not in the best of health. I currently own an apartment that I have been renting to students for many years. This year, unfortunately, I rented to a bad bunch of students, which turned out not to be the best decision. They didn't pay on time, so I went to check things out. When I opened the door, I almost had a heart attack. Yeah. The whole house was a pigsty. There was trash, liquor bottles, and mud everywhere. And they were laying on the kitchen floor drinking. When I spoke to them, they rudely told me to get lost. I finally got them evicted, but the mess still remains. Some of the furniture and radiators are missing. And can you please clean up the house and make it suitable for new tenants so I can put this mess behind me? Sincerely yours, Nick Flo. Yeah, there's a preview. Ew. Okay, so he doesn't want the outside messed with, and we can't even really do that, so we don't have access to it. But hey, here's the entry. And what I'm going to do is just run through the house and get rid of all of the trash that I can. This place is horrible, and black walls, really? Come on. We'll get rid of the poster, graffiti on the walls, and what I hate, oh, thank God. You have to clean up. Faster hands, most dirt, hyper, ultra mop. No, I'm gonna do faster cleaning. You have to pick up every single bottle, and that is so very annoying. I will pick this chair up. I'll be nice and pick the chair up for him. And we'll hold shift. It makes it easier to reach that. That is so gross. This whole house is disgusting. I mean, what? I know the kind of landlords that don't check on places they rent, because I've had them that they just don't seem to care. But it's just, unless he's a really, really old guy and doesn't charge much for the housing, there's no excuse. If you pay, if you have a place and you rent it, then you've got to have insurance. It's just something you should do. Not only as a renter, but, you know, as the owner of the property. Because if something goes really bad, like a hot water heater breaks, insurance should cover most of the replacement. You know, it should replace the heat, you know, the hot water heater, but you were hiding. It's really bad practice to rent a place out. Oh, and here's the cockroaches. I'm so glad I turned the sound down for this. I don't like the skittering. It's just really bad practice to be a landlord who doesn't keep up with the property, whether your tenants are good or bad. I mean, if they're bad, of course, you don't want to, you know, give them new stuff to break over and over again. It gets really expensive really quick. But, you know, if you have a good tenant, and yes, I am a good tenant. I keep my house clean. I pay, and I keep everything up. I'm always happy to let them in to inspect what they need to inspect. So, of course, I've got new property owners here the last couple of years. I've never been so happy. This place, I had so many problems when I first moved in here. But I was in a situation that, for the concern of my kids, I moved into this place. It's a nice place, but it wasn't ready to be moved into, I don't believe. And it wasn't well cared for by the property owners at the time, but it was still a better situation for my kids and my peace of mind than where we were. So, alright, I gotta fix that. It's bugging me. Now I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the house, and, well, you know, I feel like a bird. I can't see glass. I'm gonna get rid of these cockroaches. So if you walk up to them, you see E to pull up the vacuum cleaner. But the person that was running this house really should have, especially since it was just students, gone by and checked, because kids, and I love them to death. And most are not ready for the responsibility of taking care of a rental place or being homeowners when they're 18, 19, 20, even up to 25. They just aren't ready for the responsibility of it, and they kind of need a little bit of, hey, little nudging. I don't need to be like, just approach them. I don't need to be telling you how to live your life, but if you don't want problems down the road, de-ice this type of refrigerator, or leave your taps running when it gets to a certain degree outside. For most parents, it's common sense. So I have to clean the dirt in this room, and I got faster cleaning. So let's see, where is the dirt in this room? There it is. It wasn't shown on my mini map. Now I'm going to go through the whole house and clean the dirt again. But if you've had experiences like that, or if you're a young person that's living on their own for the first time, or just even renting your first apartment, then you probably don't want to admit it. I didn't, because I was young and dumb and headstrong. But you can just leave in the comments in your experiences of how things are going. Gotta clean the window. And if any of this is ringing kind of true for you, things that you wish that somebody had been like, a gentle nudge, or just a little, hey, I noticed, would you like some help or advice on something? Or like my oldest, bless his heart, anytime I would get on call with him, he's been living on his own for a while now. It's been over a year. And the first apartment that he had, they shared with roommates, 3 roommates, and the poor dear had learned his lesson the hard way, that you can't always trust somebody. Thankfully, the other roommate was a godsend, basically, kept him from losing all his money, basically trying to keep up everything that the bad roommate pretty much ditched them with, the bills and stuff, and learned his lesson about not having his name on the lease. And what else do I have to do? Clean windows. But every time I would get on call with him at that first apartment, I would always hear beep in the background, beep, and it was the chirping of the low battery chirp that the fire alarms give off. And I'm like, I didn't want to say anything the first couple times I heard it, because I'm like, they'll figure it out, or maybe the landlord or lady would be kind enough to say something. No. Up until they moved out, I think that thing was beeping. And I told him finally one day when I was on chat with him, I was like, that's driving me insane. We were trying to play a game together, and I'm like, and well, we can't do anything. I'm like, yes, you can. You can go and buy yourself some C batteries, which is what here, I don't know where you're watching it, but here in America, that's what they take to replace the fire alarm battery is a C battery. Not all fire alarms can be that easily replaced. You have to know how to get into the newer ones. But I was like, for God's sake, go and get a C battery and a chair and just twist it and pull that thing right off of the wall or the ceiling or wherever it is, because that would drive me mental, having to listen to that constantly. And that's just something so simple that when you get older, you don't even think about it, because it's just something in the back of your mind. You already know how to do it. And I know my child has seen me or heard me talk about, or witnessed me changing a battery, but then I think back and I'm like, well, those things have like a 3 to 4 year lifespan, so maybe he didn't, but they didn't know, and I didn't think to tell them that when I first heard it, that they might not know. I thought they just didn't want to waste the money on it because they were going to be moving. But I couldn't stand being on the voice with them and chat with them and hearing that going off every other minute, like beep, beep, beep. We all know what that chirping is like. We've all experienced it. We've all been too lazy to deal with it, and we've all been woken up by it at some point during the night, over and over. So I would be interested, yes, in hearing some you know, just some comments from some of y'all. It might be y'all live in a college dorm, or you're living outside of the dorm area in a college for the first time, or your first apartment. Because right now, I mean, it's not huge, but I guess by most standards, it is this one's done, isn't it? Yes, it is a big apartment. It's 4 bedrooms. Well, they consider it 4 bedrooms, but it's 3 actual bedrooms, and then one that's it's a dining room area. You can convert to a bedroom if you need the space. I would have been happy with a smaller place, but this is what was available when I needed it, so I took it. And thankfully, I was here long enough when the new company took over, and it was time for me to renew my lease, that I got grandfathered into the old price, so I can just keep it. How? I guess I got it. Okay. So I'm here. I'm here for the long haul until, I become filthy stinking rich by my looks alone, because God knows, yeah, I'm in my 40s, but I'm still gorgeous. I'm kidding. That's never gonna happen. The best that could have ever been said of me, even in my youth, was, "Oh, you're so cute." I heard that a lot. Not that it bothered me. But maybe one day I'll splurge on a $2 ticket and win the lottery. Well, that's not going to happen either, because I view playing the lotto or scratch tickets like that. Sometimes I'll do it just for the fun of it. But basically, it's just like handing $2 over for nothing in return. That's how I see it. So here's $2. Thanks for this piece of worthless paper. Now I know some people have serious problems with gambling. I don't. And some people enjoy it, and some people are just really stinking lucky. And to those who are, just really stinking lucky, I am absolutely envious of you. And please share it with me. So I'm going to get this done. This horrible stinking house. It is cleaning day. And I will get back to you. Well, actually, no. You know what? I'm going to make you suffer through this. Those of you who are slobs, suffer through watching somebody else clean. I am Mom, otherwise known as the cleaning fairy. Every mother out there probably knows this feeling. We're the invisible cleaning fairies. When you step over a piece of garbage that, you seemingly is absolutely invisible to you, no, the cleaning fairy sees it and knows all. It's a thankless job, and we all hate doing it. I won't say hate. Hate's a strong word. Although, I don't know many moms who actually clean windows like this. I think you'd have to have a smoker in your house to need to clean the windows like this. Or just, I don't know, have a really big kitchen where grease gets everywhere. It looks like a greasy window. So this room is done. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. I gotta clean the hallway. Ew. I was just running through here, tracking dirt. All my nice clean shoes. Clean the dirt. Okay. And just look. Why? It's still there. The dirt is still there. It goes. I need this magical cleaning equipment in real life, I'm telling you. Because I still have Autumn, which of course I love to death. But I also have my youngest ferrets, which I love them to death too. But I would love to send them to their mom. But she is currently in a dorm. It's her first year at university. They don't let them live off campus. She can't have her ferrets. Her cute, sweet, stinky ferrets that poop constantly. And because they're obligate carnivores, they have very stinky poops. Which it feels like twice a day. It is twice a day that I go in there and clean so they don't get sick. And I don't get sick. That's the main reason Mom's clean. That and the satisfaction of having a clean house. There's a lot of us that I guess it's when you get older, you don't feel good. You don't feel like yourself, and you don't feel like you can tackle the day if there is something that you've left undone, or there is dirt and ick somewhere. So it's a tip for all the fellas out there. If you like everybody in the house to be in a good mood, try to clean. Take 5-10 minutes, wash some dishes, put some dishes up, maybe put some stuff in the laundry, or even just throw laundry in the dryer. Sweep up that little bit of rice or coffee grinds that fell on the floor, or even just, vacuum the mess the kids left in front of the house. It will make for a much happier home, and it's such a simple thing to do. There we go. I studied and read somewhere, you know, guys, women are good listeners, and they, you know, if you hear two women talking, or if you know, you're a guy talking to a woman, she's going to listen, and she's not, you know, she's not going to offer definitive advice on how to fix something. It's going to be more of a, you know, well, I mean, how did you feel and what did you do? But if you talk to a guy wants to fix it, because guys are fixers. That's something really important for women to remember. Guys, if there's a problem, they're going to want to fix it. They're very straightforward like that, and that's not the majority. You know, I say not the majority, but that's not all guys. But there we go. It's going to be the majority of guys, even if they don't act on it, or if, you know, they are very consciously trying not to be that way. It's not so hard to listen to, like, a guy try to fix something, and, like, you know, just be something simple like, okay, yeah, let's, you know, we can try that, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's really not hard to make a guy happy. Well, not that way. I'm not going to go into other ways. That's not my business. And ooh, gross. Shame on you for thinking that. Hey, look under there. Underwear. Stupid joke, I know. It's just a really bad way of changing subjects. So, you know, hey, here's another really bad way of changing subjects. What did fish say when he ran into the concrete? Damn. But where is that? Where is it? You down here? Yeah, you are. Dirty floors. Okay. Alright, I'm done rambling on. The funny thing is, when I did the last video, which is, you know, it's set to come out, I've gotten to where I was making videos and not making them too long, and then setting them to schedule to come out on days, like sequential days, and oh no, there is still dirt in here. I did another video set to come out on Valentine's Day that's a little appropriate, kind of. It's a dating sim, if that's what you want to call it. I use the term lightly in air quotes. And I said after that one I needed to save my voice, because I have anybody that knows me or has, oh, I see the dirt, you dirty boy, knows that I have, or if you've watched like my early videos, you know that I have like severely bad allergies that do get triggered, very reliably triggered over certain things. And say lilies, daisies, and they're like a bird, can't see glass. Some flowers set me off more than others, but working in retail, I am dealing with a lot of flowers right now, because Valentine's is, as of right now, as the time I'm recording, it's 2 days away. Today is February the 12th. So I'm suffering severely every time I walk into work, or, you know, somebody comes by with a big giant bouquet of flowers and I have to deal with it. And I'm just like, to put it this way, yesterday I had a record breaking like 17 sneezes in a row. My ears started squeaking every time I sneezed. That's how bad it got. So I started losing my voice. And here I am, I'm talking through this whole video, which is something I don't normally do. But yeah, if I can't talk tomorrow, that's just going to be so pitiful. I know some people are going to be thinking I'm weird or sick or whatnot, and it's just my allergies. My allergies are so bad. I had watery eyes and like a blotchy, itchy face all day. I know that sounds really bad. It was really bad. I have to move this bastard of a freaking... It's staying there. I'm not moving it back. Screw you. I swear to Jeebus. Where is this? Where is it? I'm going to be throwing this whole house. I'm tossing this poor dude's house. Oh my god. Oops. Oops. Let go of it. There's another one back here and I can't get it. Oh, I got that one. Jeez, where are you? Are you in the other room? I swear, if I clean it through this wall, I'm gonna be amazed. But yeah, I don't talk through my videos. I cleaned it through the wall. We are beige. Thank you. All the accolades. Come down. I'm almost done with the house, but I wanted to show you guys. This house is disgusting. Don't ever let your place get like this. And if you do, if you take 15 minutes out of your day, you'll have the whole place cleaned and, you know, ready for you not to lose your security deposit within a week. If you like, just seriously, I am not even kidding. 15 minutes a day of, you know, down, just straightforward focus, tackle a room. I mean, when both of my kiddos were out of the house, my youngest finally went to college, I was I must have hauled 8 bags of garbage. I must have, at least. Not even exaggerating, it was probably more. I'm a minimalist. I don't want a whole lot of stuff. The more stuff that comes in my house, eventually the more stuff's got to go out. If you look at it that way, you're just going to be like, I don't really need that, you know, nicer TV stand or desk. I don't even need a TV stand. I don't even need a TV. Eventually you'll get into the minimalist lifestyle. Or of course, if you're, you know, like the younger millennials and the new Gen Z, you'll be too poor. Of course, we all too poor. We're not the 1%ers. If we were 1%ers, we wouldn't be watching YouTube videos. Let's face it, we'd have live entertainers. Bring back the court jester. There we go. And I cleaned dirty. Oops. Let's clean this window really quick. And you still stay clean. The dirt, it's at 92%. You hate me, game. You hate me. You must hate me. I don't know where the other 8% is in this room. Why? That's the cruelest thing you've done to me. Why? Where's the dirt? There's the dirt. I'm about to toss this freaking house. It's a good thing that in real life you don't get that stat, you know, how much is cleaned. And, oh, did you want to make an appearance on him? I see you, dirty dirt. Okay, that's done. Am I doing the bird thing again? I am. Clean the dirt. Clean the windows. Alright, guys. Meow. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today on this one. I'm going to finish this up and call that a wrap. And I will see you guys on the next one. Remember, clean your dirty houses. Don't make your moms cry. Have a great day. Bye.